Good morning. So this is Katie with cards. Usually I'm sitting here with a glass of wine, but this morning I'm actually sitting here with one of my favorite coffee cups, reflecting a little bit about this last week. We were at the CDD Conference. They put it on every year for the certified diamond dealers. For me, after a super crazy busy Christmas season, I always look forward to it because we get to see our friends. We usually have a ton of fun. We learn a lot. We get motivated. And really it's just kind of, well, it's our vacation after the crazy busyness of Christmas when everyone's had a chance to slow down and we've kind of been ramping it up. So anyways, one of the things that Jason Majora, who's the president at Upper Deck, talked about on the very first morning was the importance of creating memories. And this just really struck a nerve because yes, I'm totally an emotional person. So the feeling side of it, the emotion side of it, is just like a really big part of what we do at Player's Choice and the fun that we want to create for the families that come in. I don't know if it was because I was kind of thinking about the whole memories part that Jason had talked about, but every experience that I had that day was creating memories for people. And it really just blew me away. See, I told you I'd get emotional, so we'll see what we do with this video. But anyways, it started. 2 young girls came into the shop and they were having a yes day. So they had gone to IHOP for breakfast and then they wanted to come into the store. So it wasn't for their dad, even though he kind of found a few things that he wanted to pick up. But they wanted to pick some gifts out for themselves, and we were a part of the special day that they were doing a yes day. And then my next customers were a couple who have been coming in for quite a few years, even at the old store, I'd say like 5 years. When they first started dating, they came by the shop and they picked up a box of artifacts. So every time that Upper Deck Artifacts comes out, they are so excited. They come in because they want to open it together and it brings them back to the feeling of their very first date that they had and the fun that they've had every year since. So at Christmas, it was kind of funny because they each bought each other a box. And then she came in and she's like, okay, I just want to get one more box to surprise them with, but we're going to just say it's from the cat. So I think they wrote, Merry Christmas, love the cat. And then he came in and he's like, oh my gosh, my cat got me a box of artifacts. How did you make that happen? So yeah, it was fun. So they came in on Saturday to pick up another box because they just wanted to have some fun with it. And then dad and his teenage son, they've been coming in the shop looking for baseball cards. So they look around, they're trying to decide what to get. We don't have a ton of the newer product, but they usually find something that they can rip. And the dad picked up like 10 packs of just some older baseball. I wish I could remember what it was. I think like 1991 Fleer or something. So he opened it up and he was really looking for a Ken Griffey Jr. card. So they sat on the couch, they opened it, but here they're making memories of the dad remembers when he opened cards as a kid. And now he's opening cards with his teenage son, and then his teenage son is spending his hard-earned money from his job that he just got, and he's buying his own baseball cards so that one day that he can share with his kids. So again, memories every time we turn around a corner. Then the 2 little kids come in with their little baggies full of quarters, and the one guy, the little one, was actually like, can we make a deal? Do I have enough to buy these cards? And he had like dollar packs. So obviously we want to make it a great experience for him. So I'm adding a few packs here and a few cards there. And yeah, it was just super cool. But then it was kind of funny because his sister, she had quarters and she had a few things. So we kind of topped her up too. Cause she's like, how did all his quarters turn into all this much stuff? And my own quarters only got this. So we made sure that they were both taken care of. There's one person of 4, and we're one shop of maybe 4 or 5 in town, 40 shops in BC, hundreds across Canada, thousands across North America, even more around the world as they're popping up all over in different continents. And I was just one person who was able to be a part of so many different memories. Oh, and this one I thought was even funny too, because it was actually a customer of Jason's, and I saw him kind of pass by, ran out the door, and he's one that he's like, he loves to come in and just look around the shop. In some ways our shop kind of feels like a sports museum because we have some really cool pieces memorabilia wise that you can take a look at, and he loves to come in, take a look, and once in a while he kind of finds a piece and he grabs it and he's like, every time, oh, I think my wife might get mad at me about this, but it'll be worth it. So he kind of goes sneakily out the door, and I was like, oh, like, did he end up picking something out? And Jason's like, he saw a Sakic autographed jersey on the back shelf. He's like, I want that. It's his favorite player. It's a piece he's been looking for a long time. And he's like, but I don't want to get in shit with my wife. And so Jason's like, yeah, I don't like that feeling either. So I'm going to pick this up, or I'm going to help you out. So yeah, even just that was an experience that Jason was having that I kind of just eavesdropped on. So all this to say, sports cards is not just a piece of paper with pictures of men on it. Sports cards aren't just a dollar sign looking for the next big hit, flipping it, doing all that. Yes, like there's pieces of all of this with sports cards, but really it's also about the memories that we create with our family, with our friends. We have tons of friends that we've just met at the shop that they're friends and they're customers. And it's such a unique ability that we have as a small hobby shop to do that you're not going to find at big stores or just buying online. So anyways, that's kind of my rant for the day. It was definitely an awesome week. Thank you, Upper Deck. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, everyone there that made it such a special time, and of reminding me that it's the little things, it's the everyday interactions that we have that are the most important thing to the hobby. So signing off from Katie, enjoy your morning coffee.